Hi there, I'm Jake, and tomatoes are berries. Welcome to Project Science. Throughout our lives, we're reminded to eat our fruits and vegetables. They're good for you. But which is which? They're all plant chunks of some kind, so they have that in common. Culinary expectations, for example, might suggest that fruits are more on the sweet side, while vegetables tend to lean a little more towards savory. Seems reasonable. Let's check. Strawberry. Sweet. Fruit? Yes. Carrot. Savory. Vegetable? Also yes. Tomato. Savory. Vegetable? Nope. Beet. Sweet. Fruit? Nope. Cucumber? Corn? Squash? Avocado? Walnut? Then what is the formal difference? Is everything a freaking fruit? Surely science has an answer. If you've ever been unsure what makes a fruit and a vegetable, you're not alone. For my part, I went the longest time just knowing the difference as something to do with, I want to say seeds? And the real answer is yeah, it does have something to do with seeds. A fruit is botanically defined as the mature ovary or ovaries of a flowering plant after it's been pollinated. To explain this, we'll refer to the giant plastic flower model of science. Generically, flowers consist of 4 types of modified leaves: sepals, petals, stamens, and pistils. The latter 2 are what we care about here. They're the male and female reproductive parts. Inside of the pistil is 1 or more ovaries containing ovules, basically unfertilized seeds. The stamens, meanwhile, include the anthers, which produce pollen, plant sperm. A lot goes on during pollination, but for our purposes today, we'll cut it down. Pollen from the stamen fertilizes the ovules, the fertilized ovules develop into seeds, and the ovaries develop into fruits. So there it is. Fruit equals some form of mature plant ovary with seeds, and vegetable equals the other parts of the plant: stems, leaves, roots, and anything that doesn't include mature seeds. Now let's revisit my claim from the cold open that tomatoes are berries. I've already hinted that a lot of the produce we're used to is actually fruit. There's still a bit to unpack there, so let's instead start briefly with vegetables. There are leafy greens like lettuce, cabbage, and its close associate, kale. We also eat undeveloped leaves like Brussels sprouts, and modified leaves like onions. Then you've got roots like turnips, carrots, and radishes, and sweet potatoes. Regular potatoes are actually stems. Other stem vegetables include celery, rhubarb, and asparagus. And reproductive parts that aren't fertilized, i.e. whole flowers, are also considered vegetables. Examples include broccoli, cauliflower, and artichokes. As for fruits, there's more to cover. Buckle up. Berries develop from a single pistil and are soft and fleshy. Fruits that are berries include blueberries, cranberries, and grapes. And as we've seen, tomatoes also fit this definition. And so do bananas. But wait, there's more! A berry with a thick, hard skin is called a pepo. Pepos include fruits like cucumbers, melons of all types, squashes, and pumpkins. All of them types of berries. In plants where the developing ovary becomes so hard that it produces a shell with a dry seed inside, what you have is a nut. If instead the dry seeds are inside of a pod, this is not a nut but a legume. Don't get me started on stone fruits. They're called drupes, and they have a soft outer flesh with a hard pit in the middle containing the seed. These include cherries, plums, peaches, and coconuts. The part of the coconut we eat is actually the pit of the drupe. And then there are aggregate fruits, which form from a bunch of ovaries in a single flower. Raspberries and blackberries are aggregate fruits made up of drupelets. The tiny sections are basically little baby drupes. Those seeds getting stuck in your teeth are so annoying because in essence they're small pits. Strawberries are a type of aggregate dry fruit called an achene. The red part you eat is actually a modified flower receptacle, and those little hard things on the outside are the fruits. And pineapples are multiple fruits. Formed when a compound flower develops into a big old mass of fruitness. I could go on, but I won't. It would be easy to get bogged down in terminology here, but don't worry. The gist, the fruit-vegetable dichotomy, is pretty straightforward. And the takeaway message is the same, which I guess is that plants are cool? I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat some plant ovaries. Thanks for watching.
They could like some foods that they never thought they would. Hey there. Welcome to Life Noggin. Kale, no thank you. Bananas, hard pass.
It's fine to not like some foods. As a little kid, you probably pouted about eating the healthy things on your plate. Now that you've grown up, you've probably gotten over your hatred of things like this giant salad monster. But what if you never ate fruits or vegetables? Fruits and veggies are full of many vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, but for the sake of time, we're going to focus on some main ones: vitamin A, B6 and C, folic acid, potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, all found in produce. What would happen to your body if you cut all of those out and became deficient? Well, let's go from the top down, starting at your head. Your hair would be dried and frayed, your eyesight may get worse, and you could even lose your nighttime vision. Vitamin C deficiency can cause your gums to turn purple, and you may lose some teeth. This deficiency can also prevent wounds from healing properly, so you'd likely have scabs and scars covering your body. Mentally, depression, confusion, and irritability can all surface when you're deficient in vitamin B6 or folic acid. Moving down the body, a lack of potassium can lead to various heart problems, like irregular heartbeat, and your cardiovascular system isn't the only one struggling without fruits and veggies. The gastrointestinal tract that helps you digest food would be going haywire as well. We're talking nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, pretty much the opposite of a good day. Your immune system would be pretty shot due to the lack of vitamins A, B6, and C, as well as magnesium, so you'd likely get sick a lot. Your nervous system would also struggle, possibly leading to neurodegenerative diseases, which really don't sound great. You'd experience muscle spasms due to the lack of potassium and magnesium, so prepare for a lot of 3 a.m. Charlie horses. That's actually just my horse named Charlie, but he always wakes me up at 3 a.m. And if you're cutting out fruits and vegetables, the last thing you need is someone else disrupting your sleep. Seriously, Charlie, can you just get out of here for a second? Various vitamins and minerals help with energy production, so if you lose those, you'd be pretty tired all the time. Many fresh fruits and vegetables contain antioxidant phytochemicals that are believed to be anti-cancer, anti-aging, and a lot of other diseases. So without these antioxidants, you can look older and be at a higher risk of getting cancer and various other conditions. So yeah, none of this sounds fun. All of these symptoms would happen at different paces for different people, depending on how else they receive these nutrients in the rest of their diet. Some things like vitamin C deficiency can do some serious damage in just 1 month. And if you're thinking that you can just make up for all these deficiencies with vitamins and supplements, it's not that easy. While supplements may provide you with similar vitamins and minerals to those found in produce, they leave out things like fiber, flavonoids, antioxidants, and phytochemicals that all work together in fruits and vegetables to make them so healthy. And while it may surprise you, the effectiveness of vitamins in general is actually quite debated in the scientific community. One thing that's not debated, whether or not fruits and vegetables are good for you. Seriously, just eat them. Don't be like Triangle Bob over here. I have to pay someone to shove broccoli in his mouth every day. It's very sad. So, do you have a favorite fruit or vegetable? Do you actually eat them? Let us know in the comment section below. Or tell us, what should we talk about next?